Good afternoon, everybody. You're watching Yoga with Curvaceous Carla, and I thought today we would just do a lovely warm up through the spine to help warm up your hamstrings, to get some mobility into the spine, and then we can come into a lovely asymmetrical back bend. So it's very gentle, just 10 minutes. Make sure you've got your yoga mat. Do you need a glass of water? Make sure the temperature's right. And these videos that you're watching, they're just short 10-20 minute videos, but if you ever want to come and do a full practice with me, I do have a virtual business and I do a live class every day apart from Saturdays and Sundays, and it's a variety of yin yoga, kunda dancing, meditation, flow yoga. So yes, you can always just drop me a message and come and do a live practice with me. So let's begin. Let's get ourselves onto our mats. Stand in Tadasana, your mountain pose. Let's have a little look at your posture. So feet are hip distance apart. You bend your knees go directly over your toes. Lengthen up through the spine, roll the shoulders up. Roll the shoulders back and just turn your palms forward. Maybe just lower the chin slightly to feel that lovely lengthening in the back of the neck. So standing in your power, standing at the foot of the mountain, Tadasana. Let's rise the arms up, inhale. Bring the hands together, palms together, and pop your thumbs onto your third eye. Bend your knees and open your elbows like butterfly wings. Just take a little baby back bend here. You can feel that activating the thighs, the quads, the glutes. As you exhale, swallow dive forward so your heart melts down onto your thighs. See if you can touch your toes and say yes and say no with the head and the neck. Slowly walk your hands back up your thighs and let's rise the arms again. Inhale. This time bring your hands together, send the index fingers towards the ceiling and take your head through the arms. Let's add a lateral side bend. Over to the right side, back to the centre, over to the left side, back to the centre, palms together, thumbs onto your third eye, elbows opening like butterfly wings. Inhale, exhale, swallow dive forward, and this time see if you can slide your fingers underneath your toes. Yes and no with the head and the neck. And then we're slowly stacking up, stacking each vertebra one on top of the other. Third time, we rise the arms up. This time, imagine you're holding a beach ball. Lengthen up through the trunk of the body, reach over to the right side, back to the centre, over to the left side, back to the centre, bend the knees, turn the palms forward, take a little back bend, maybe a little bit further, swallow dive forward, and take your fingers onto the opposite elbows and just gently sway side to side. Loosening into the back, loosening into your hamstrings, and slide your fingers and your hands underneath your toes. Take a few breaths here. Keep a softness in the knees as we slowly stack back up. Good, so just warmed up our hamstrings, warmed up through the spine, just some gentle back bends. And now we're going to move into the asymmetrical back bend. So just maybe going a little bit further. So turn to the side. Take your right foot back and your left foot forward. And check that the hips are square. It's like you're on two tram lines. Good. Right foot is back, so take your right hand onto your lower back to support your back. Left fingertips come forward. Lift up to the ceiling. If you want more, you slide this hand down the back of your thigh and you take a deeper back bend. Good, come back to the center. Let's add pyramid pose onto the end. So keep your legs straight, hands onto your hips. You might want to pop a block either side of your front foot to support and take a little bit of pressure off the knee joint. So coming forward, leading with the chest. Straight legs, fingertips down either side of that front leg, or using blocks. And just take that lovely deep stretch. You'll feel it all the way up the back of the front hamstrings specifically. Bend the knees slightly as we come up. Use your core muscles to come up. Rise the arms and hand into prayer. Good. So let's do that on the other side. I'm going to use a block this side so you can see the modification. Remembering, as you guys know, I've got a full hip replacement on the right side, so it's important to have some blocks and use the wall and anything I can use to modify my practice. Okay, so first side we had left leg forward. So this side, right leg forward, left leg back. Take your left hand onto your lower back. Inhale, slide the right arm up to the ceiling. This may be as far as you want to go, but if you want a little bit more, slide the hand down the back of the thigh and deepen your back bend. Use your core muscles to come up. Hands onto the hips, nice straight spine. Leading with the chest. If you need to, soften that front knee. Find the blocks or find either side of the foot with your hands. Forehead down to the shin. Pyramid pose. Take a few breaths here. Feel that lovely lengthening all the way up your hamstring. We're going to slowly come up. Rising the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back into prayer. Good. Push off the back foot and come to standing in neutral. Good, and then you might just want to have a little shake out. So that's just a very small sequence to warm up the spine, warm up the hamstrings, and to take yourself into a little bit of a back bend today. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.